Today, man, we're going to be talking about how to never miss another throw in college football 26. I kind of did a video like this a little bit earlier in the year. Well, I mean, it already is pretty early in the year, like a week or two ago, but I think I have a little bit more information I can bring to the table this time and a lot more explaining and just understanding that you guys will be able to have when attempting to throw the ball in this game. Now, look, at the end of the day, is there going to be some throws that you miss in this game? Yes, especially because of under pressure and accuracy, which I think that's a big issue in this game. The under pressure and accuracy through the roof, but just from your standard drop back throwing the ball, there is a way we can clean up a lot of these missed throws. So the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to head over to the settings and we're going to go over to the passing mechanic. Now, when we take a look at this, there's a bunch of settings. You have passing type, passing slowdown, pass lead increase, reticle speed, reticle visibility, and meter visibility. We're going to explain all this stuff, break it down. And then after this, I'll show you some ways with these certain settings you have on, you could use them to, make sure you miss less throws. So first thing is the passing type. This is the most important one. In my opinion, there's only two passing mechanics or passing types you should be trying to use. It's either placement accuracy or placement. I know I have seen other people, there's some people out there that are actually using classic right now just because of all the missed throws, but I'll be honest, I labbed a little bit and I've watched other players play on classic. They are still missing a shit ton of passes, so I'm not sure really why they're even playing on it. The other setting is going to be revamped passing. This is probably the worst one in the game, and I know someone's about to comment, well, I play on revamped and it's not that bad. It's ass. It's just ass. So the only two that we're going to be talking about in this video is placement and placement accuracy. Now, I play on placement and accuracy. This does not mean that you have to play on placement accuracy. I'm going to explain the difference between these two and which one that you should be looking for when picking your passing type. So the reason why that I play on placement accuracy is, one, when you're playing on placement accuracy, you have to time the throw. Now, the thing that sucks about it is sometimes you time the throw right and you still miss it. But the reason why I use it is because it's a lot more consistent than the classic and the revamp. Now, the difference between placement accuracy and placement is in placement, you don't have to time it. The main reason that you're looking to use placement is if you have a quarterback with the ability dot. What this ability does is it just makes it to where your pass accuracy is a lot more consistent, because when you're playing on placement, one of the two most important things your quarterback needs to have is good throw accuracy and the ability dot. Now, when I say throw accuracy, I don't mean medium accuracy, short accuracy, deep accuracy. There's actually a hidden stat in this game, and it's just called throw accuracy, TAC. Now, the problem is the only way you can see this stat is on the website CFB Fan, so you can only see it for Ultimate Team cards. You can't see it for your players for Dynasty. You can't see it for Regs. But if you play on Ultimate Team, that's the stat you're going to be looking for placement. You want to make sure they have good throw accuracy and if they have the ability dot. Now, if they have all this stuff and they got maybe like bronze dot and you notice you're still missing throws, then maybe you want to look for a quarterback with a higher tier dot. And at that rate, you really shouldn't be missing any more throws. But if it turns out you are still missing throws, then you're in the same boat as me, and now you're playing on placement accuracy. And I do have a little method that we're going to get to after we're done talking about these settings, to where you can play on placement accuracy, and actually there's kind of not a way to glitch having the time to throw, but with a bullet pass there kind of is. You probably know what I'm going to get at. You actually might not, but we'll get to it after the settings. But yes, I play on placement accuracy because the quarterback I use does not have dot. He doesn't have very good throw accuracy, so I have to play on this in order to get some type of consistency. Now, for the passing slowdown, this is only for offline modes. Turn this off. I know in the past what it did was it just made it look like your whole game was like lag and freezing. It looked really bad. Just do not turn this on. As for your pass lead increase, you are going to want to have this on none. I've seen most people say that they have this on none as well. This is what I used last year. People called me crazy because they were like, oh, well, does it mean you're really getting any free form with it or anything like that? They were like, you got to have it on at least small. No, you can put this on none and you can still free form. It's the best one, I'm telling you. I have never had any problems using this, and like I've seen other players with this on too, and I didn't know they did, like pro players. Now, as for your reticle speed, this is really up to you. I would say either put this on 3 or put this on 2. I have it on 3. I know other people are going to say put it on 7, maybe even put it on like 15. I'll be honest, man, I just use it on 3, and with putting it on 3, it just works as like a little bit of a better pass lead when I freeform. So basically that's where your reticle speed is when you hold LT, or if you're on whatever the other console is, you hold L2, LT, whatever it is, right? The freeform button. When you're holding it, it'll just, how I use it, it's just a better pass lead. That's really all it is. I don't get too complex with it. That's why I just leave it on 3. As as for your reticle visibility and meter visibility, I'll leave all this on user only. And that is pretty much it for this setting wise. So now we're going to go to the practice field, and I'm going to show you some ways that you guys can miss less throws depending on placement accuracy. Placement, like I said, it just comes down to your quarterback having really a dot and maybe having it on a really good tier. That's your only hope, because you don't have to time it, so there's nothing you can really do about that. But for placement accuracy, there's a way you can kind of glitch the meter a little bit and make it to where you don't actually have to time the throw. Now, what I'm about to show you guys, it only is going to work with bullet passes. So if you're like lobbing it or like throwing like a touch pass, you have to just kind of pray. Like, that's just a straight up touch. I guess that would be a touch pass. I don't know. He just caught that. He just caught that. But yeah, for lob and touch passes, there's nothing I can do to help you with that. You're just gonna have to pray that your quarterback makes that throw. Like, but for bullet, these guys are catching this shit. But for bullet passes, there's a way you're not gonna have to time it. If you literally, so when you're throwing a bullet pass, right? If you just literally hold the button all the way down, you don't even try to time it, just hold it all the way down until it comes at your hand, you will be pretty much guaranteed a green throw every time you throw it. And if the pass does end up getting orange or something like that, it's probably because your quarterback had it under pressure. That's just what it is. And I've even noticed when doing it like that, he still honestly throws it in the vicinity of the receiver. Like, you see it's orange right there, but it's still in the vicinity of the receiver. Like, I'm literally just holding the button down every time. Like, I'm not even trying to time it. And this is the best way when you're throwing bullet passes to not have to worry about missing throws. I'm going to try to actually, because I know in this game they miss a lot of corner routes. I'm going to try to actually put the tight end in a little corner route, show you guys right there. Hold all the way down, because you guys know in this game they miss corner routes so bad in this game. But you can see right there, just holding all the way down. I mean, those are, really good ball. That's pressure in the face right there. He still gets it there. So if you guys are struggling missing some throws on placement and accuracy, just hold the button all the way down. Don't even try to time it. I don't know why I'm putting like actual route combos together. I'm so used to this, playing the game, making my adjustments. But yeah, that's pretty much all I got for you guys. If you have pretty much any other questions, you guys can comment it down below. If this video did help you guys, drop a like. And if you are not subbed to the channel, man, go ahead and sub to the channel. It's literally free. But till next time, man, I'll see y'all boys in the next one.